Break 19 for a radio check. Break 19 for a radio check.
It's working. You sound like a queer.
You said that you a queer?
Goldwing Rider, a shadowy flight into the dangerous world of a man who is fearless, a young loner on a crusade to champion the cause in a world of reckless automobiles. These are my motovlogs.
What's up, YouTube? Your boy Chris out on the Goldwing. And today is March 18th, 2017. And today I am trying to figure out which telephone is better, iPhone or Android. Which cell phone is better? It seems like every year that the phone makers come up with a different model, always looking to top the next model. This is the iPhone 6, and I think they have the iPhone 7. I think they're talking about going to an iPhone 8. Who knows? But which telephone is better? Over the last year, I have been doing an experiment to try to figure out which phone is better. Which phone do I think is best? And I personally have come up with my conclusion based off of spending a lot of times with both phones that you see just before me. And this is just my personal opinion. I think that first I'm going to talk about the iPhone. I love some features about the iPhone that the Android doesn't have. And I also love some features about the Android that the iPhone doesn't have. I think they're both great phones. I think they both have their advantages and disadvantages. And I think it just depends on which way you want to use your phone. I think that the iPhone is geared more toward the business person, the entrepreneur, the businessman, a guy that works in the office, maybe sits behind a desk. He likes to check his stocks, like to check his emails and things like that. I think that the iPhone is geared more toward that businessman, that businesswoman, that business person, because with the iPhone, it's more meticulous, it's more tedious. The buttons are small. It doesn't have a back button. I think that's a big disadvantage of Apple. I think the resolution is great if you're inside a building. I think the Apple phone is great if you have time on your hand. Now, talking about the Android phone, I think that if you are a hands-on worker, maybe a construction worker, a roofer, an auto mechanic, someone that gets their hands dirty, I think that the Android is a better phone. I think that the Android is more user-friendly. I think that having a back button on the Android phone is a feature that I really love. Lots of times on my Apple phone, I spend a lot of time trying to find the back button. I'm trying to figure out how to go back. On the Android, it has a back button, the lower right corner, the arrow, it'll go back. So I think that the Android is geared more toward that construction worker, that worker that's working on the roof. He don't have a lot of time to be playing around with a telephone. So I think both phones are great. I think that it just depends on how you like to use your phone. I think it depends on the type of person that uses the phone. I think for some of the maybe the lawn guys that are out cutting grass, they're out in the heat, because the Android is not affected by heat. The Apple doesn't like heat. So if you're outside and it's real sunny, it's real hot, the ambient temperature is hot, the sun is beaming down on your phone, The Apple doesn't like it. The screen gets dark, or the screen gets black, or it'll say the phone is too hot. It's a problem with that. But on the inside of a building, the Apple is straight. The Apple is good, it's great if you got a lot of time on your hand. Again, if you're the type of person that works outside, maybe you tar highways for a living, you cut grass for a living, you tar roofs for a living, you do wood decking and shingles, and that outdoorsman. I think that the Android phone is good for the outdoorsman that doesn't have a lot of time to be playing on the phone. I think that the Apple phone is good for that business person, or a person that's on the inside of a building that's not out in very bright light. I think that the Apple is good for that type of worker. So I think it just depends on which side of the fence you fall on. I think both phones are great. I think both phones are, they have their advantages and disadvantages. I think it just depends on the user. For me, the Android phone works better when I'm in an outdoor setting. The Apple phone works great if I'm in an indoor setting with more time on my hand. So that's just my personal opinion. Anyway, what do you guys think? Drop me some comments down in the comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. This is your boy Chris, out on the Gold Wing, the most luxurious motorcycle in the world. And I will, as always, I will talk to you guys later. See ya. I buy the Channel 5 CB shop.
Go ahead.
What's your location there, Channel 5 CB shop?
We're in West Memphis, exit 3A and 4 off 55, 280 and 281 off of 40. Make an exit, shout back, get to it.
Roger that. You all have any CBs on sale?
We carry a variety of radios: Galaxies, Connexes, Mirage, Striker, and Cobra radios. Then go through the various radios we have all the way up to 98 bhp, which is our most expensive, and it's $550 plus tax. Now any of the 10-meter radios, the price includes the peak tuning conversion.
What exit? What's the exit number?
What interstate are you on?
I'm on Interstate 55.
Make exit 4 at the ramp, get ready to hang a left and talk to me.
10-4.